Hello and happy Halloween. I haven't seen you in so long, and I'm so excited to be here today because Nicole at Nesting Haven has put together a special event called Haul-oween. And it's all about finding things for Halloween decorations at the thrift store. So I went to the thrift store and I found a few things and I wanted to share them with you. Some of the things I might keep for myself, some of the things I might be reselling on either Etsy or eBay if I can get some accounts set up real quick. Um, I'm very excited to be back, and I just wanted to say, hey, Nicole, I found something for you when I was out shopping, and I'm going to send this to you as soon as I can as a thank you for hosting this Halloween. The first piece I have here is a little ceramic scarecrow with this little crow friend here. And it looks like it was hand painted. I did a little bit of research and it was a Schaff Enterprises mold. And it was probably done in a pottery studio. I paid, $2.49 for this little guy. And he's painted on both sides. He's very cute and very detailed, and I like the speckled look about him. And the next thing I found was this little guy. I thought that this was a cat, like a black cat dressed up in a little witch's cloak, but its ears are rounded, so I'm thinking this is probably more of a teddy bear? A teddy bear with its little trick-or-treat pumpkin? Anyway, I looked it up, and there was some that were similar online, but I didn't find any that were exactly like this. So I think this one is also hand painted. I think that you could just choose whatever colors you wanted at the pottery studio. And I think he's very well done. He's very cute. I like all the little stitching on his cloak. And he has a very sweet face. I guess, I don't know. Comment down below if you think this is a kitty cat or a teddy bear. He does not have a tail, so I'm not sure. Let me know down below what you think. I thought this next piece would be really great if you wanted to set up a little witch's station, like a little witch's laboratory or something. It has a little lid, and then it has this really great green. It looks almost black on camera, but it's kind of like a dark Kelly green or a foresty green. It's got this drip all the way around it. It's very cute. And then it has these little feet. I think that it would be great year round. You could probably like keep garlic or something in it. But this it made me think of Halloween with the little drips coming out. I'd look like a cauldron bubbling over or something. The next thing I found was this little Boo Treats jar, and the cork is very snug, and I think that's why there's like some chips out of it. But if you didn't want to use that, you could just set that aside and tie a cute little raffia bow around it or something, and it would still work very nicely. And nothing on the bottom, just a cute little treat jar. So I think that'd be nice to put at your desk and put some candy corns in it or something. This also has that drip appearance too, which is kind of cool. Next, I found this little black skull and bones candle holder. I thought it was very interesting. It has like little details here around its feet, and there's the top. It needs to be cleaned up. It has some wax residue, but I thought that was kind of fun for Halloween if you're into the spooky part of Halloween. And if you're not into super spooky things, this is adorable. This is a little wood ghost coming out of a pumpkin, and it's got a little patchwork square here, and he's got little speckles and his little rosy cheeks. And that looks like, I'm gonna guess it probably came from like Joann's Fabrics or maybe a store like that. I haven't seen anything similar to this in recent years, so I'm not sure how old it is, but I still think it's adorable. Next up, I found these two owl things, and owls always remind me of the fall and this time of year. They actually don't go together, but I think that I'm going to store it in there. This one is really cute. It's 2 owls on a branch here, and oops, let's see, Capilano, Vancouver. I'm not familiar with that brand, but these don't seem like they're modern. I think they're a little bit older. Let me know down below if you have any information on these guys, because they're super cute. I'm very tempted to save these and give them to my daughter and son-in-law. Their wedding theme had owls in it. They had like an outdoor wedding. And then this is a little box, and I think it originally held a mug. And I paid 49 cents for this, but I thought this was just cute because the little owls fit right inside of it. And I can wrap it up like that. Okay, the next thing I found was this pumpkin kit. It's a little wooden decoration set, and it has all of the legs and the face. And it was new in package, but the packaging looks really old. This doesn't look like this is anything that's come out recently. So everything's in the package still, and the spider's got a really cute face. So I think I'm going to put all those things back in the package and just have it be like that. Now, when I was at the store, I found a second one, and I checked the spider to make sure it had all the pieces, and I didn't check the cat. And I really wish I did, because it only came with 3 legs and no head and no tail. So I'm not going to be able to use this one. Hopefully I can take it back and return it for something else. And if not, oh well, it was only $1.49. The next thing I found were these rainbow candles, and they're very long candles. And I thought these would be great for anybody who's doing like a little altar or a witchcraft thing, that they could do these rainbow candles. And there's, how many do I have? 6 of them. And I only paid 49 cents a piece. And I just thought that they were really interesting. I haven't seen candles like this before, where it's got the color that's twisted all throughout it like that. And it appears to be color running all the way through. I'm not sure. I'm tempted to burn one and see if it's actually clear on the inside, but here you can see it's got a little scuff, and the color doesn't go away and reveal any white. So I thought these were interesting. Hopefully somebody enjoys them. And because the colors of Halloween are kind of a purple and orange and black and green, I found this really pretty, it's like an amethyst glass votive holder, or maybe it's a candlestick holder. I'm not sure. Let me grab one of the candlesticks and see if I can stick it in there. It would fit, but you would definitely need to melt a little bit of the wax to make it stand upright, just to get it going. So anyway, I just thought this was really pretty, and the color seemed right, and then this little spiral here reminded me of a pumpkin vine. So I thought that would be a really neat addition. The next thing I found was this canvas picture. It's kind of got a little bit of a plasticky feel to it, so I think that it would be sturdy and it wouldn't collect dust. Sometimes canvas prints, it's hard to clean them because you don't want to damage the paint, but this looks like it's printed right on here, and it's got a smooth finish so that you could probably actually wipe this down. Anyway, this is in the shape of a Ouija board, and the planchette is smooth, it's flush, so it doesn't move around or anything. I just thought this was kind of neat and spooky for the holiday season. I found this set of little round jars, and I thought this would be great to add like some glitter, or maybe some like eye of newt, or whatever spooky things you wanted to have for your potions class or whatever, if you're doing like maybe even a Harry Potter setup. I thought these were very interesting, and I think that you could get really creative and fill them up with all kinds of things. And then if you're doing a Harry Potter theme, it'd be nice to have a quill and some ink. My kids found this, I don't know, it's probably like a crow or something, feather, out when we were on a walk, and I just stuck it in here because this jar reminds me of like an old inkwell, and it's got this really neat, or damask, is that how you say that? Print all around the outside of it. I think if you just put some water in it and filled it with a little bit of red food coloring, it would be so cool having this and then maybe these filled up, it would look like a little potions glass. And then I found these things, and I have no idea what they could be, but I thought that they were neat, and I walked by them several times. Like, I'd walk by and I'd come back, and I'd walk by and I'd come back. And I just think they were so interesting that I had to pick them up. They're ceramic, and they have this marbled glaze on them or something, where it's got like white veins running all through it. It actually looks like marbling, but it's not marble, it's just ceramic. And then let's see what the tag says. Made in Taiwan, ROC. So this, they're older. They're an older thing, and so I thought, well, maybe if somebody, you know, likes to like set up like a little like witchcraft thing, they can use it for a wand rest, or, you know, something like that. I'm just using this in place of a wand. But if that's what I would think that those would be good for. I don't know. Although they do kind of look like little witches' hats, or maybe cat ears. I don't know. It was interesting. What would you do with these? So these are all the things I found. If you're interested in any of these, let me know. I'm going to try and list them, the things that are appropriate to list on Etsy. I'm going to try and list on Etsy and maybe open up a little store. If not, I'm going to try and list a couple things on eBay. And if I can figure out how to do all of that, I will put links in the description box down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please go check out all of the other videos on the playlist. Thank you to Nesting Havens for hosting this exciting event here, and I really am glad to get back at it and make some more videos.